Here comes that evil girl with those damn devil cards.
So, hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Since this is my first tarot readings really I've ever done online or on YouTube, I want to give a brief introduction. I've been a tarot reader for over 35 years. This set of cards here, my mom gave them to me when I was about 14. I always have to start every reading with these cards. These cards have been a part of my life since I was a teenager. I feel like these cards are a part of me. So I always start off every reading with these, and then I'll use a few other different decks. I never go by the booklets or anything. Unless they have really cool pictures in them, I usually just toss them. I believe, in my opinion, that true readers look into the cards. They read into the cards with the help of their spirit guides. Okay, so I will never say this is for entertainment only. I take my tarot readings very serious. But I will say that tarot readings are not recognized as a professional service like medicine or law by the legal system. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. So today we are going to do some readings on the life and afterlife of Anton LaVey. So we will begin with the life of Anton LaVey. What was Anton LaVey like in his life? The life of Anton LaVey. The life of Anton LaVey. The life of Anton LaVey. Okay. Okay. He is covered by a card of entrapment. Secrets that he wanted to keep hid and being judged. He is also crossed by the card of celebrations, of winning to wanting to be the center of attention. He had much success and he saw himself as powerful. He wanted to know the real mysteries of the world and the hidden secrets. But he often felt very alone in his life. Though he had a lot of money, he was a very lonely person. He felt overwhelmed and judged. He tried to be positive about the things he did. But he was gossiped about a lot and talked about a lot, and it left him feeling very alone, like he always wanted to walk away. but he held his money close. He was always after money. Yeah. So, he had lots of secrets he wanted to keep hid, but he had a lot of pride, and he wanted everybody to look at him. He wanted to be the center of attention. He had success, but he felt overwhelmed by it. He wanted to know real secrets and mysteries of the world. He often felt alone, but his money kept him company. He felt judged daily. He wanted to be seen as a bright light, but he was talked about, and these gossipers made him want to walk away from it all, but he loved his money. Okay. Let's see. Gonna use a different set of tarot cards. What were these secrets Anton LaVey was hiding? What did he want to walk away from? What were the secrets Anton LaVey was hiding? What did he want to walk away from? What did Anton LaVey want to walk away from? What were his secrets? What did he not want other people to know? Okay. It was always too late to move on. He was stuck. And he didn't want to go back. Okay. He wanted to be left alone a lot. His main focus was his own life. He didn't want to be bothered by worrying about other people. He had lots of karmic debts to pay that he never got to pay. He did not find himself, he didn't feel attractive to other people. He felt ugly. He felt cold and detached from people. He didn't feel any real emotions. And he had many regrets in life that kept him moving forward with his path, his true path. Let's see what else. What else? What else was Anton LaVey keeping hidden from people, keeping hidden from the public? Anton LaVey was the Hollywood Satanist, the Black Pope. He often surrounded himself by Hollywood, famous, beautiful women, and famous people. So what did he not want people to see or know about him? What made him feel ugly? He had feelings for people that didn't feel the same for him. He felt very alone. He often, where is my light? He wanted to know where his light was. He didn't want to listen to other people. It affected him. He smiled on the outside, but inside he felt like he was dying. He had many regrets again. He wanted to hurt people because he had a lot of pride and ego. He didn't sleep well at night. Two more. His situation was very draining to him. He often felt overwhelmed and drowned in his own thoughts. What else do you want to tell us about the life of Anton LaVey? Hollywood Satanist. What else does the spirit world want to share about Anton LaVey's life? He had desires. He betrayed people. He had lots of fears. He had a lot of pride. He had attachments. It was hard for him to let go. He had a lot of trauma in his life. A lot of distrust. A lot of insecurities. He suppressed a lot. He felt stagnant, like he couldn't move forward. He felt like he didn't have any control. Okay. Anything else we should know about Anton LaVey's life? Anton LaVey's life. Seemed like a very sad person on the inside. But on the outside, he liked to put on a show. He put on a show for the cameras, but inside, when he was home alone, he hated himself. Okay. He felt empty and hollow inside, like he couldn't open up to people. He felt guilty, but his ego was too big to care. He knew what he was doing. He liked to keep people confused. He couldn't move on from something. People were too much for him to handle. He had things going on in a lot of things going on in his life that needed his full attention. He was embarrassed by his actions, and he was disgusted with himself. Two more. I am seeing someone. He had a secret love. He wanted to be free from himself and his doubts and his fears, but he felt caged. Okay. So this next part of our reading, we're going to do something a little different. We are going to ask another spirit what they thought of Anton LaVey's life. And for this, we are going to ask the spirit of Aleister Crowley. These two are often put in the same category. They were not the same. Though Aleister Crowley was a drug user, he did take his work very seriously. Anton LaVey did not. So we are going to ask Aleister Crowley, what did he think about how Anton LaVey lived his life? What did he think about his work that he did? What did Aleister Crowley think of how Anton LaVey lived his life? Okay. Sorrow, the fool, and failure. He thought he was sad. He thought he acted like a fool. And he saw him as a failure. He saw his work as a failure. And that he made a fool of himself. And he had a lot of sorrow. Okay. I am a dark medium. I have channeled Anton LaVey's spirit a little bit. When I channel him, all I see is him sitting in a dark corner, crying and whining. I feel like he is not at peace. He has not moved on. He is stuck. So, now we're going to ask Aleister Crowley, how does he see Anton LaVey in the afterlife? Okay. Crowley, what do you see when you look at Anton LaVey's spirit now that you both have passed? What do you see when you look at Anton LaVey's spirit? He looks down on him. He's looking down on him. He looks down on his spirit. Okay. He sees him in strife and as a failure and as a fool. Okay. I believe everyone has spirit guides, spiritual team they can work, that if they are opened up to it, to work with them in their life. So we are going to ask the spiritual team and guides that were around Anton LaVey, what advice do they give him in the afterlife that could help him move on? What advice would Anton LaVey's spirit guides give him now that he's passed on and he's stuck? What advice does his spiritual guides want to give him, or try to give him, that will help him move on, to help him have peace? Okay. He needs to have boundaries. He needs to be strong. And he needs to observe. He needs to see that he crossed boundaries. He needs to observe maybe what he did in life. And he needs to find strength in himself to move on. And he needs to attract other spirits to be around him to help him. He needs admiration to move on. And his soul's very intense. Okay. We are going to pull one more card from the Demonic Goetic Demon deck. Was there ever any... Because Anton LaVey liked to dabble and play around with dark imagery and have mock rituals. Did he attract any particular demon from the spirit realm? Was there any around him? Is there any around him now? Okay. Does Anton LaVey have a specific demon that was around him in life and now in death? Gape. They can cause love or hate. They can make you feel ignorant. They give you familiars, but they can help you move on from place to place. So, I feel like this demon, if that was around him in life, made him feel stupid and like he had no real sense, but he's willing to help him move on in death and have peace. Thank you for watching. I am going to end this. Please subscribe to my channels. In the future, I am going to start having tarot readings for sale on my site, theLuciferianUnderground.com. You support me by going to my site and liking my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.